Hey there, welcome back to another episode. This is Coach Troy with Tate Fitness. And today, I want to talk about something broad. I've been posting a lot of videos on each individual androgen or anabolic component and what they do and their efficacy and some of their history, effects, side effects, etc. Well, today I want to go back to some basics on the anabolic family tree. So it's going to be based on a video, and it's not something I came out with or I made up. It's something that I've researched and have been researching over the past few years and doing some case studies on it, so to speak. But it has to do with pretty much all the different steroids and their selective categories, I should say, or where they're categorized in, basically depending on what each one does and the function of and all that. So basically, there's different steroids for different purposes. One's for athletic performance. One could be more concise for aesthetics and how someone physically looks. Others are a combination of the two. Aesthetics, obviously, but athletic performance, conditioning, basically endurance, and also for muscle composition and muscle volume and how much muscle accrue is actually on the physique. So different steroids used for actual contractile tissue, new muscle gains, antagonism of glucocorticoid receptors, meaning protein synthesis and slowing down protein accretion. So the body actually utilizes the protein that you eat and helps for the breaking down of skeletal muscle through training and the attributes of hypertrophy. Mental and psychoactive effects on the brain for that acute performance training output or inertia, and for erythropoietin levels of the body or EPO in the raise of red blood cell count for more endurance, more athletic performance through endurance. So the higher your red blood cell count is, the more oxygenated cells that you're going to have for that endurance output. So there's different steroids for different things depending on, like I said, what it is the output of the athlete is looking for. So, and you're going to be on a different schedule depending on what athleticism that you're looking at, whether you're a bodybuilder, powerlifter, a sprinter, runner, you're into surfing, biking, skateboarding, or you just want to look good in general, or you're a fitness model, So different degrees of steroids, different degrees of androgens and anabolics, determining factor for different person for that athletic ability of what they want to look like to enhance whatever it is that they're doing. So the first thing on the list on the anabolic family tree would be testosterone. Everything's actually kind of segmented towards testosterone due to its 100% anabolic and 100% androgenic capacity. But I'm not going to get into the phonetics of all that, of duration or chemical structure or the nuances of that. This is more, like I said, a more simplistic video on segmenting different steroids for different purposes and what their categories are. So the testosterone derivatives, testosterone being number one, or the first component. EQ or equipoise or boldinon is another one. Dianabol, methandrostenolone, halotestin, and turinabol or T-ball they call it. Those are the main testosterone derivatives for the anabolism or anabolic or sports performance vector that people are looking for. I should say not vector, but output, and the testosterone derivatives for that list of what we're talking about here on this video. The next segment with the DHT derivatives or dihydrotestosterone derivatives, which is the 5-alpha reductase of testosterone of the most androgenic capacity, I should say, component of DHT, the 5-alpha reductase enzyme and steroid metabolism. It'll be under those tissue selective derivatives or tissue selective anabolics and androgens in that category. So the first one on the list is masteron, which is drostanolone. You have primobolan, you have proviron, you have anadrol, you have winstrol, you have DHB, which is dihydroboldinon, which could be in the testosterone category, but it's shifted into the DHT category since it's already the DH B conversion of 5-alpha reductase of boldenone already, which is equipoise, but it's in this, this DHT family. And you have oxandrolone, which is anavar. Those are the main components of the dihydrotestosterone derivatives or family of steroids. And then the last segment would be the 19-nor testosterone family, or the 19-nor nondirone, which is a component of nondirone decanate. So you have the nondirone, which is a 19-nor derivative, which is the main component. You have trembolone, which is either trembolone acetate or trembolone enanthate. And then you have ment, which is tressolone. Those are pretty much, there's more 19-nor derivatives than that, but these are the main three: nondirone, ment, which is tressolone, and then trembolone, or trembolone acetate or trembolone enanthate. Those are the main 19-nor components of derivatives for 19-nors. So a little revision, the 19-nors, you got those three. You got the DHT derivatives, which I went through, which is, proviron, anadrol, anavar, winstrol, masternon, primobolan, DHB, maybe I left out something, but something to that nature. And then, like I said, the testosterone derivatives, which is testosterone, equipoise, dianabol, halotestin, and then turinabol. So those are pretty much the segments. Now, which do you take for which component? That's dependent on, like I said, genetic translation, genetic disposition of the person, different attributes for different things for different people. It's going to be different for everybody. So usually people use testosterone as a base, depending on their nanograms per deciliter, obviously, or how optimal they are. And I didn't go over all, side effects and all that kind of stuff. I've done that on other videos on the things that can happen to people. And it's obvious that anabolics or androgens of anything synthetic or endogenous that your body doesn't already naturally make, or doesn't need, I shouldn't say naturally make, but it's synthetic coming from the outside, is going to cause some kind of attributally negative dispositions in the body, unfortunately. So from the reaps and benefits of all these things that I said that can happen on this video, you're also going to have consequential detriments too as well, unfortunately. But I am trying to make sure that the detrimental part is subdued a little bit and down, and people are not abusing these compounds. So I'm trying to get fluent with people as far as a basis on what these drugs can do and what they are, and the different, like I said, the family tree is what I'm doing here on the different components, on the different segments: DHT derivatives, dihydrotestosterone, testosterone derivatives, and 19-nor testosterone derivatives, and their components and what they do. But if you want to get more information, please look at my Instagram, look at my videos. They kind of tell you what each one does and the functions of it, and the benefits, the pros and cons. I just wanted to give a quick layout, quick video. I say quick video, but a faster depiction on the family tree, on where these components and these steroids lie and what segment they actually go into. So thank you for watching the video though. Like I said, please leave comments in the comment section if you want more knowledge on this stuff. Follow me on my Instagram, like, comment, subscribe, please. Email me also if you have questions. Message me anytime. Take care, have a fantastic day, and see you again soon. Bye-bye.